Hi, this is Alec here. About 10 years ago, I used to go on a show called the Scottie mclue show, and we used to have a few talks and a few wee fights. I eventually got barred off it, but if I get a few hits in this, I'll play some more. I've got 2 full cassette tapes here, but if you like it, see what you think of it. Anyway, here goes anyway. Hope you enjoy the banter. It's about a girl. She's in the army, and she went and paid free in the sun, and he stripped off and she got the sack. And this is me. I don't like dirty talk, and I'd say I'm that. So let's see what you think of it. Bye for now. Bye.
Right, there we go. Alex. Hello, Alex.
How you doing, Scottie?
I'm not too bad at all. I can't beat the brain boxes on here, eh?
Right. It's about the guy just spoke there. The girls in the army, it's a disgrace.
It is a disgrace.
A disgrace. They shouldn't be doing that.
You know? But do you not think it's probably good for recruiting if they're going to recruit women? You see, if I was in charge of the army, I wouldn't recruit women at all.
Scottie, come off it.
I just would not.
You must be joking.
Do you not think so?
Not at all.
Would you not join up if you saw a smashing pair of threepenny bits, no?
It's a disgrace. There's thousands of young girls, maybe, they're not working, they want to join the army and the Royal Navy and things like that. That's a disgrace. The girls are out for the money.
So you think it suggests that the army's about sex, when in actual fact it's about a professional fighting force?
Correct.
Peacekeeping force.
It's a professional force. The girls are in to do their job, and that's a disgrace. The girl's out to make some money, and she's done it. She's getting the papers, and this is what's going to happen. Well, this is what's happened. It's worked for her.
She's a cracking-looking woman, though, isn't she? I mean, you've got to be honest.
There's lots of nice girls in the army.
Sure. And they wouldn't be doing that. Yes.
And it's about your show, by the way. I think you should clean it up a bit.
You clean it up?
Yes.
In what way?
Well, what's it? It's 9:05.
9:05, you're correct. Nothing gets past you.
There's lots of young kids listening. Your topics
Well, they've no right to be with an adult show, and, I mean, 9 o'clock's definitely the watershed. And we're always very careful to phrase things properly so nobody can be offended.
You're not phrasing them properly at all.
In what way?
You're very, very suggestive at times.
In what way am I suggestive, big boy?
Right. You're talking about, constantly it's about fat people.
Yes,
right?
fat people.
You're getting their lobs and all this, carry on, and there must be wee kids with their mums and dads.
You're getting their what?
Oh, well, I'm not going to say it again, but
what did you say?
I think you should change the topics a bit.
In what way?
Make it more funnier, more happier. Every night
it's a very funny, happy show, though, actually. You're just a wee bit down in the dumps. Maybe you're suffering from some sort of depression.
No, I'm not.
Eh?
You should change the topics. Have a humorous topic each night.
What like? Give us a suggestion there.
Right,
maybe. Up for suggestions.
Well, just maybe something that happened, something funny that happened on holiday, or something that happened maybe...
What sort of funny thing could happen on holiday?
Thousands of things.
Like what?
Lots of things.
What, like having a refreshment and putting the leg out or something like that?
See, there you go again.
What?
See, there you go again. Suggestive.
It wasn't suggestive. I was just saying that because I thought...
What do you mean by the leg over then?
The leg over. You know what I mean? If you're climbing over a fence to the beach.
Aye. There's, see?
Eh?
See,
I think you've got a dirty mind, to be honest. I think you've got a mind like a sewer.
Lots of the folks
I'll tell you something. I think you're needing to clean your act up.
No, right. You're not pulling the plug on it. I want to speak to you more about that.
No, you're fine. You're absolutely fine because, I mean, I'm always able to take criticism, but I think you've got a dirty mind.
I've never even mentioned anything dirty.
Oh, I don't know about
that. Does it every night.
You're very suggestive, though.
You does it every night.
What have I ever said that's dirty? Go on, then.
Many women's on the show tonight.
Many women?
How many women?
We've had maybe 20, 30. Why?
They're scared to come on.
What do you mean they're scared to come on? No women are scared to come on Scottie mclue's megaphone.
A lot of them are scared to come on.
A lot of this show's for women.
Well, listen, see, about 3 weeks ago, one night, everybody come on the show, you slagged them.
Never.
Slagged them.
Never. I've never slagged anybody in my life.
Everybody come on.
I take umbrage and Cambridge at that. I have never, ever slagged anyone in my life.
You slagged them non-stop, right? And I'll tell you...
Who did I slag then?
Everybody come on. I've never...
Go on, give us an example. Who?
Everybody come on, it doesn't matter
What did I say? What did I say when I slagged them?
You switch the conversation round, and you could twist, you're smart at twisting around.
I do not twist
And
anything.
honestly,
I do not. This show tells the truth. This is a show for justice and fairness for all.
Not at all.
And this is a good, clean family show with a wee bit of smut thrown in.
Well, where's all the women? Where's all the women come on to talk about different things?
What do you mean? The women come on here all the time.
No, they don't.
And I mean, you would be on. You would be on. I mean, we've just had a lady on there now because she was talking about PMT. I mean, you know, that's a real issue.
Fair enough.
So why you know, what's wrong? Why shouldn't she talk about? No, why shouldn't she talk about PMT?
She's quite right.
She's quite right, you see, because it's an adult show. The thing is, you're not an adult.
I'm getting back to the show 3 weeks ago. You slagged everybody come on, and see the next night, you must have got into trouble, by the way, because see the next night, there's guys on for a wee argument, a fight, and you smooth them round.
I quite often get into trouble, though.
Oh, I bet you do.
I mean, you know, obviously the boss say he doesn't like too much carry on.
Oh, I mean...
You know, I mean, we're a nice, clean family station.
I hope it changed the show a bit then.
We've changed the show.
It's always the same.
What do you mean always the same?
If somebody gets a wee bit, you know, the conversation goes against you, you can switch it round and twist it.
But the conversation never goes against me.
Oh, there's lots of smart folk come on, by the way, and they talk to you, and then you can just switch it round, and you get the...
Yeah, but it's a show for smart people.
Is it?
Of course it is. You're the daftest I've actually ever had on.
Have you never listened to yourself then?
That's a terrible thing to say. That's very cheeky of you. Were you brought up to speak to people in the radio like that?
To me.
I'm not. I'm just saying to you. I'm just making a comment that you're the daftest person I've had on because the show's one for smart people. It's a very high IQ show.
You're frightening a lot of folk to come on, Scottie. Honestly, you're frightening a lot of folk to come on. How not change the topics?
What do you mean frightening a lot of folk to come on?
Because if they come on it and they've got some sensible...
We're absolutely mobbed out the door. We get nothing but sense. Okay, you get the odd idiot, you know, or you get somebody like yourself that's not the full shilling.
Aye, full shilling. It takes one to know one.
Aye, there's no need for that, for goodness sake.
It takes one to know one.
There's no need for that. It's you that's lowering you're lowering the tone of this programme.
Not at all. I'm just telling you the truth. You don't like it.
You've never told the truth in your life.
I'd always tell the truth.
You are a mega fibber, and well, you know it.
Not at all. Look, see, you're going to pull the plug.
I'm not going to pull any plug. Why would I pull the plug on you?
You get the 30-second pull the plug.
The nation will judge you.
Well, let them judge me.
They will judge you.
There's lots of lovely ladies out there that want to talk.
They will say we have had an utter on Scottie McClue's megaphone in.
You call me an utter?
No, I'm just pointing out the facts.
Well, what do you think of your show yourself? Do you think it's great and all that?
This show is the top phone-in programme in the whole country. Now, what do you think of that, China?
The topics are rubbish.
What do you mean the topics are rubbish?
The topics every night are rubbish.
Away you go. We're discussing everything as top current affairs. Last week we discussed the visit of the Chuseok.
I can visit the Chuseok.
You see, that's because you don't know, because your head's up your backside all the time.
I think yours is as well sometimes, by the way you talk.
You're needing to learn to debate, and you're needing to learn manners.
I've got manners.
You've no manners on here slagging me upside down.
Well, it's what you deserve.
What do you mean it's what I deserve? What have I done to deserve that?
Lots of nice girls come on, they talk to you, twist it round, and you give them a slagging, and it's a blooming shame.
What do you mean it's a blooming shame? These girls need to be told, and I'm just the man.
Give them a wee break.
Don't be ridiculous. Listen, listen. You'd have this phone-in going the way of the rest of the country. There'd be no discipline.
I'll listen to other phone-in programmes, by the way.
What do you mean other? There are no other phone-in programmes. There's only people larking about and acting it up.
Listen to that.
There's no other phone-in programme in Scotland, and certainly nothing of this calibre.
Listen to
and well, you know it.
See the first week you come on.
Go on.
See the first week you come on. You're saying it, the ladies and all that. What do you think of this? 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Do you think it's okay? Do you think that's all right? Oh, they say, no, this is great. And it was too late to the 1 o'clock in the morning and all this, you know. And see, the next week you're talking to lorry drivers and taxi drivers. They're the boys that are late. And would you like me to go to 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock?
Well, the thing is, would they? You see, would they? I mean, I'm a great believer that the nation...
You're going to go head to head with everyone.
Just a minute. But I'm saying that the nation should have the radio that they want. And they want Scottie McClue's megaphone in.
You're just a number. You're just working.
What do you mean, just a number, just working? I beg your pardon, I resent that.
You're just working for the boss, that's that.
Yeah, but everybody works for the boss.
That's right.
I mean, no, that's a stupid thing to say, you're just working for the boss.
That's what you're doing.
I mean,
you'll be self-employed.
Working for the boss.
You'll be self-employed, £250 a night or something, if you're lucky.
Fuck, away you go, I don't
get
get
you more than that?
No, I don't get anything like that. I get to advertise McClue's pies for free, and that's the deal.
Pies. That'll be right.
What do you mean that'll be right? That is the deal. Advertising's worth a lot of money.
Of course it is.
And if I get free advertising from a pie factory, right, then, I mean, that's good, isn't it?
Oh, here we go, the same nonsense again.
What do you mean the same nonsense
talk
again?
Some sense about
Listen, and I'll tell you something else. There are no other radio phone-ins in Scotland worthy of note.
No, you can hardly hear it for about 4 mile and that's you can't hear it.
What do you mean 4 mile and that's you hear it right across Glasgow and West Central Scotland. We get calls from Dunfermline, we get calls from Dumfries.
Aye, they might call you up, but they can't hear nothing.
What do you mean they can't hear nothing? I think you're deaf as a post.
What? I can hardly get over here.
Where's over here?
Dalmuir.
Oh, for goodness
I've got to put the wires to the flipping window to get you.
Well, that's because you're down low. Dalmuir's down low near the docks.
Well, do you want me to go and stand up in the park or something?
Yes, with your foot in a bucket of custard.
Aye. See, now back to the...
What would you like then? Would you rather that I was? Would you rather that I was on a bigger signal radio station then, as well as 96.3 QFM?
You're not getting the point. I want you to be nicer to folk.
I am nice to folk. I've been nice to you.
Stop the dirty talking.
I've never done any dirty talking.
And get the topics.
Give us an example of what I've said that's dirty. Go on.
What?
Give us an example you heard of what I said is dirty.
Right. You're talking about, going over the last couple of weeks, it's young girls getting after morning pill, and it goes for
the morning after pill, but I mean, that is a very important issue. There's a lot of very worried parents out there who want to know what to do if their daughter comes in and she's up the plum.
See, there you go. See what I mean?
What do you mean, there you go? What do you mean, there you go? What does that mean?
Lots of folk listening saying up the plum.
Well, what's wrong with up the plum?
Oh, what's up with up the plum?
What would you say?
What?
What would you say?
She might get pregnant.
She might get pregnant. She may be pregnant.
Yes.
Well, it's the same as being up the plum.
No, that's the...
Yes, it is.
There's lots of nice folk listening and they don't appreciate that sort of talk.
Listen. The sort of talk, I think you're the problem, actually. You're the one that's brought dangerous talk on this program.
You don't like the truth?
What do you mean the truth? You've never spoken the truth in your life.
I'm just asking you to be nicer to the ladies that come on the program.
I'm always nice to the ladies that come on the program.
No, well, some of them.
Tell me, when have I ever offended a woman?
Lots of times. I'll tell you, some of them must switch off the radio and be
Nobody switches off Scottie McClue's megaphone in. Nobody switches off Scottie McClue's megaphone in.
You're joking.
Nobody. The only time, right, that I watch in the radio, right, that people have switched off is after this show's finished. We're on another radio station.
The same outfit. Now I'm telling you.
No. What do you mean, same outfit?
Scottie FM's the same mob as you're working for.
Aye, but that wasn't always the case.
So what?
And the other thing is...
about the past.
I'll tell you something else. You're talking pash about your signal in Dalmuir. It's crystal clear.
It's not for me.
Now, you must have got a new radio station then.
I've got to talk that it's arranged. I've got Sonys and Panasonics and everything here.
Well, you should plug them in.
They're plugged in.
You obviously are a huge fan of this program, though.
Scottie, the programs. I'm just trying to talk to you sensibly.
I'm listening to you sensibly. You're obviously a huge fan. You're obviously a huge fan of Scottie McClue's megaphone.
I'm hoping some women will come on next, and you'll be nice to them.
I'm always nice to them.
And you might change the topic in the next couple of nights.
Listen,
something humorous and something happy.
Listen, the topics are very, very important. No other radio station covers the topics we talk about.
No wonder What
What do you mean
topic?
they wonder? Listen, you've had your best education ever since I came on the wireless. You're able to string two words together. You probably couldn't do that before.
You still there?
No, I've gone. I'm away for chips.
Aye, we get me some salt on
Because
it.
I'll tell you, you're beginning to blow my
See, I
heat.
know what you're going to say there.
Ah, very
some
good,
salt,
very
get some
funny.
vinegar on them.
Aye. That's it.
I'm
I'll
ready
tell
for
you.
you.
I
The
think
same pattern.
you're ready for me,
Change
yes.
the tune.
Same pattern. Change the tune yourself.
Change the tune, get
You're
some.
like a broken record.
Aye, you are.
You're a broken
Every
record.
night.
You're boring us all to tears. I'll
you
tell
are.
you something. If you were a bit more interesting when you came on, then the show would be better, wouldn't it?
Be nice to the girls that come on. Be nice
I'm
to the
always
ladies.
nice to the girls that be on.
If they try and get a
I
wee...
think you're a bit of a ladies' man. I think you're trying to engender and endear yourself to the women.
Oh, that's awful nice, yeah.
That's what you're up to.
Smashing. Aye.
Now, ladies, does your missus know that you're up to all this,
I've no
Scottie?
got a missus.
Oh, no wonder.
Aye.
Aye.
Right, I'm better on mine.
Aye, you're better on your own, absolutely. Well, I wish you'd get on your own and give the rest of us peace.
Aye. Pulling the plug now, aye.
I think I might just do that, so stick your tongue out and say ta-da.
Ah, ta-da.
Mama. Right, there you are. Put a halfway. I do not know. Hello, anyone there?
Well, hello. Hope you enjoyed that. Plenty more if you like it. I eventually get barred off the programme because we had quite a few wee battles, and I'll tell you, I used to phone up after a few arguments and they would never let me on again. But he's a great guy. I love him anyway. Anyway, you all take care. Bye for now. Bye.